I hear thunder, but there's no way. This kind of thunder.
Hey guys, it's Miles presenting your man of the match, Ryan. How was tonight's game for you?
It was tough. It was a tough game. We all worked hard. It's a tough game. It's always a tough game against Cardiff. They're a young, quick team.
Let's get down to the main questions of tonight. Are you ready?
Yeah, go on.
What made you want to play hockey?
Oh, so what made me want to play hockey? So my mum and dad used to come and watch Kings. You won't remember Kings, but they were there before Lightning, and they used to bring me as a baby, and I used to watch and I used to love it. And then I got to about 7 years old, and my dad said, "Do you want to have a go?" So I've been playing since I was 7. So it's just from watching.
What is the best moment of your career so far?
Oh, so far, would have been this year or last year when I was playing the rec hockey, when me and the boys with the Hurricanes, we won all 3 things we could win in a year. We won like the conference, the playoffs and the championship. We won everything. So that was quite an accomplishment for us. So that's up there. So yeah, enjoyed that.
What is the worst moment?
The worst moment of my career? Just losing. Losing's not fun. Whether it's this week, whether it's last week, losing. But we're getting there. We're getting better as a team. So yeah.
You're just learning how they're going to play, and then one day you're just going to...
Exactly, that's it. Once we know how every team plays, we're going to just start beating them. That's it.
What is your favourite thing about playing for Thunder?
Do you know what it is? It's probably the boys. They're a funny group of lads. They're really funny. You won't be allowed in the changing room with them, but in the changing room it's a nightmare. You can't do anything without getting bantered, without getting told off or abused by someone, and it's just really funny. So yeah, they're a good group of lads.
Let that happen also in the rec.
Yeah. Any changing room, you'll figure out when you get older. Any changing room's a funny changing room.
How do you feel about the team? Are they like a family?
Yeah, proper like a family. We all love each other as brothers, so we're all brothers, even though some of us are a lot older than others and some of us are still kids. We've still got some 15 and 16-year-olds, so yeah, but we're like a real weird family. But yeah, it's good.
Who do you feel like to play best with on your line then?
Oh, do you know what? I think my line at the moment is probably the best line that I've had, which is me, Alex White and Sam Chandler. We look all right together. We could be better, but we look all right. So, yeah.
Who do you think's the fastest on your line as well?
Who's the fastest on my line? Who do you think's the fastest? Because I bet we've got the same answer. Alex. He's the fastest in the team. Don't think anyone's quicker.
What does Alex say pre-game to get you motivated?
Oh, pre-game. Alex says the basic stuff. Alex says like work hard and all the tactics, but we've got a couple of other players that say a lot. Alex says the basic stuff which gets you motivated, which is good.
Does Anthony feel like it's more important to have fun or work hard and play?
I think Anthony knows that this year is a very learning year, so I think Anthony is not expecting us to win a whole lot of games. He'd love to win a game, but this year is very much for learning, which is going to help us in the future. So he's not expecting too much from us, but he pushes us along the way, which is good for us.
What is Lauren most likely to tell you off for?
What's Lauren most likely to? Oh, probably swearing. Swearing with youngsters in the room. We've got all the face cages. We're not allowed to swear because they're not even 18 yet, so we've got to be on our best behaviour with Lauren.
Is your changing room messy?
Yes, very messy. We get told, oh, that's something Lauren tells us off for, the changing room being messy.
You do a move which you know it's going to get you penalty minutes, but it's going to help your team.
Oh, a good penalty to take is if someone's on a breakaway, just trip them over. Trip them over. The bench will never have a go at you for tripping someone over, because it means sometimes you'll get a penalty shot, but sometimes you just get a tripping penalty.
Like Alex did last week.
Yeah, it sounds like something Alex would do, trip someone over. He always does it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do you feel when the other team plays dirty?
Or it makes me a bit angry. It's not fun because sometimes it hurts. We've got all this padding on, but it still hurts. But most times the team don't have to play dirty, so when they do, it's a bit like they're just rubbing it in our faces, so it's not fun. But we get over it. We're all tough lads.
What is your favourite animal?
Oh, my favourite animal. Do you know what? Dog. I think everyone says it, but the dog's my favourite animal because they're just clever. They're like little humans, little furry humans. They're just clever. You tell it to do something, it'll do it.
Now for my signature question, what's your favourite NHL team?
Do you know what? This is a tricky one. I don't really support an NHL team, but I love watching Boston. Boston are a great NHL team with I think their first line with Bergeron, Marchand and Pasternak. They're just unbelievable. If I could be like Pasternak, I would. But he's a great, great player.
It's been great talking to you. Thanks for this time.
No worries. Thanks for the interview.
This is Miles signing off, and subscribe and like the channel.
Boston are a great NHL team with I think their first line with Bergeron, Marchand and Pasternak. They're just unbelievable. If I could be like Pasternak, I would. But he's a great, great player.
It's been great talking to you. Thanks for this time.
No worries. Thanks for the interview.
This is Miles signing off, and subscribe and like the channel.